Police say 30-year-old Shannon Ingram is the boy's father but does not have custody. He took the child from a home in Apple Valley yesterday.
He was suspected of kidnapping 2-year-old Yusuf Ingram, this boy right here. The child was found safe this morning in North Minneapolis. Cell phone alerts went out across the state and the region. It might have woken you up. Now, in order to track down Ingram and the child, you will recall the suspect of an Amber Alert in the state of Virginia earlier this month was actually arrested in Dickinson, North Dakota. A high alert at the Cass County Jail as Fargo police investigating why a burglary suspect's backpack was not searched before he was brought in. The Red River Bomb Squad was called to the jail yesterday afternoon after a suspicious device was found on a man who was being processed by jailers. The Cass County Sheriff's Office says possible explosives were found in the backpack of 66-year-old Leonard Boudreau Jr.
A bomb-trained canine and the bomb squad were called in, and the device was later deactivated and destroyed. Boudreau is now facing charges of possession of an explosive along with burglary.
Police are working to ID a man whose body was pulled from the Red River in Fargo. Now, police were on scene just north of Main Avenue near the downtown bike path. A man who was in that area alerted police about that body.
Now, he did not want to appear on camera, but he described in detail what he saw.
A dead body, sir. Yeah, he looked in a way, he's in the 40s, red hair, had headphones on. Didn't look so pretty.
The body was found around 11 yesterday morning, but police are not releasing any other details so far.
6:51 now on this Monday morning. Let's get a check of your Halloween forecast with Summer Schnellbach. Good morning, Summer.
Good morning and happy Halloween. Let's get a check of your headlines this morning. 100% chance of treats today, tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday. And then we start to see changes in our weather pattern, big changes leading to much cooler temperatures and a first alert weather day for Friday. But first, this morning, might need a little jacket this morning. Temperatures are in the 30s for many of us, 44 in Devil's Lake, one of the warmer spots. We do have some increasing clouds from the west to the east today, so a few more clouds building into eastern North Dakota, and I do expect clouds to increase for more of us through this afternoon. So Frankenstein's monster dance in there as temperatures, he's excited, warming up into the 60s for today. So a warm day with some passing clouds, looking at a partly to mostly cloudy day and a little bit of a breeze out of the west and southwest today, gusting around 20 miles per hour. So here's what your day looks like in Fargo, starting off in the low to mid 30s, but we'll be warming up to around 64 degrees by 4 o'clock. Notice that wind sustained in the teens with gusts into the 20s. And for Grand Forks, a warm day on tap as well. Here is your trick or treat forecast. 6 p.m. temperature right close to 60 degrees. We're in the mid and upper 50s. By 7 p.m. mid 50s and still very warm by 8 p.m. So looking at a beautiful day all around. Enjoy the next several days. Changes come Thursday, Friday with some wintry mix.
All right, not bad at all for folks heading out tonight.
It's looking beautiful, yeah.
Loving it. Thank you, Summer. It is now 6:52. State troopers are releasing the names of 2 people killed in motorcycle crashes over the weekend. The first, 38-year-old Andrew Burt of Byron, Minnesota, died on Saturday when he drove out of a parking lot on West Track Drive, accelerated but lost control, hit a curb, and was thrown from the bike. He died at the scene.
And charges are being investigated against a North Dakota driver after a car-cycle crash near Winemere on Saturday. The Highway Patrol says 53-year-old Troy Green of Breckenridge was killed when a car turned in front of him on Highway 13. He was thrown from his motorcycle and died. The driver of the car, 41-year-old Analu Ladico of Foreman, North Dakota, was not hurt. Another man hurt after a rollover in Grand Forks.
Police say 18-year-old Adam Wisniewski was driving on 32nd Avenue South yesterday when he crossed the center median into oncoming traffic, hit a tree, and then flipped, ending up in the Hugo's grocery store parking lot. Officers say his injuries were not serious. And the U.S. Supreme Court is set to hear a case that could end affirmative action at colleges. The justices meet today to consider whether colleges and universities can continue to take race into considerations as a factor in admissions.
The decades-old policy allows special preference for women and people of color at higher institutions, but challengers of the policy say it discriminates against Asian Americans. Like Roe versus Wade, the new conservative leading justices appointed by former President Donald Trump may be ready to break precedent again. Well, prepare for another interest rate hike. Federal policymakers meet tomorrow and Wednesday with a rate decision likely.
Most economists say the Fed is set to deliver its fourth straight rate hike. Now, what the Fed may do at future meetings, though, could depend on what policymakers see in the October jobs report. That's due out this Friday morning. Many people deserve second chances, and the West Fargo Municipal Court gets that. They are holding a Second Chances event tomorrow for people to take care of active warrants in the city from 1:30 to 3:30. Now, you can check in with court without being arrested.
There is still a chance, though, that you might be sentenced for a crime or issued a fine if convicted. There are approximately 1,600 active warrants currently in West Fargo. A Fargo family asking the public to be on the lookout for their son's stolen pickup truck.
They say there was no broken glass on the ground around it, so they don't even know how it was stolen.
It'd be nice if you returned it. I don't know why people have to steal. It really bugs me because we got our trailer stolen about 2 years ago from the same spot, and I don't know. It's devastating.
Pictures of the truck on your screen right now. Contact Fargo PD if you see it around. So much for the fun of Halloween. A West Fargo family says all of their decorations outside of their home were damaged or destroyed.
Yeah, security footage shows 2 people in the front yard, with one cutting the tether lines that were holding the family's decorations that you see there. The family says they're frustrated.
Very disheartening. I mean, those of us who like to decorate and celebrate Halloween, it takes a lot of time and effort to put all this stuff out, and we just like to share it with everybody. So, just stop, find a hobby.
O'Donnell is bracing for more possible trouble later on today.
Fargo police are ramping up their presence in downtown Fargo with their new substation today. It's in the Mercantile Building at 4th Avenue and 5th Street North.
It will not be staffed 24/7, but it will be frequented by officers that are on all shifts. And there will be a lot of spooky costumes out on the street tonight, but it can turn spookier if trick-or-treaters are not cautious and being safe.
Of course, the Valley Today's Jillian Trudeau is live at the Fargo Police Department to give us some safety tips as we head out for Halloween. Good morning, Jillian.
Good morning, guys, and happy Halloween. That's exactly right. There's going to be lots of children out with their costumes on, out on the streets, but it's always top priority to be safe. That's just above getting those full-size candy bars in those neighborhoods. But I was talking with some officials here at the Fargo Police Department that said that you should always go trick-or-treating with a buddy. Never go alone. You guys always want that buddy system, whether it's a parent, a sibling, or a friend. You never want to go inside of a house. Just always use common sense, look, listen, and when you're out and about on the streets, always wear a reflection or some kind of glow stick so that people can see you. It is a little difficult for kids when they're walking around the streets with their masks on to see, so when you're driving or if you're just a passerby, always make sure that you are just being more vigilant than usual. Always stay safe. And when you're out trick-or-treating, mom and dad, look through that candy. If anything looks suspicious, just throw it away. No unwrapped candy bars. But speaking of candy, you guys can come downtown to the Fargo substation, and they are handing out candy for trick-or-treaters today from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m.
All right, a night first stop for families who are heading out tonight for Halloween.
Yeah, liking that, Jillian Trudeau. Good reminders today. Thank you this morning.
Well, decent fall weather is allowing for continued construction projects, and here's another heads up for this week. Starting tomorrow, traffic will be reduced on Main Avenue in Fargo between 34th and 40th Avenue South.
Crews there are finishing some sidewalk repairs in the area. They expect to be done by the end of the day on Saturday. The 2022 golf season now over at Fargo's Rose Creek Golf Course. People took their final swings yesterday.
Golf pros there say this year was a success, though, despite a late start to the season. They've also seen an uptick in interest since the pandemic. All right, everybody, drum roll. Get in line for tickets. The Powerball jackpot just jumped to an estimated $1 billion. Yes, billion with a B, Jordan.
Oof, I like that.
That's because no one matched all 6 numbers in Saturday night's drawing, making this the 37th drawing in a row without a winner.
And the countdown is on. You only have several hours left today. The next drawing is in place for tonight. So if you got to get gas this morning, go to that gas station or your grocery store, whatever it is. Just today you have to get those tickets. Now the $1 billion jackpot, this one, the 5th largest in American history.
All right, I'm about to set a reminder on my phone, Ashlyn.
We talk about this every day. We said, okay, we're going to get our
to
tickets, and then what do? I leave and I forget to get a ticket.
Yeah, we get on autopilot, and next thing I know, I'm home.
Yeah, I'm driving in the driveway, and then you're like, do I turn around? Do I? And then I don't.
Okay, my assignment for myself and you. We need a lawyer. We need a financial advisor.
Okay, we were maybe
and then
getting ahead of ourselves.
We need to get the tickets.
Yeah, right. Play as if you're gonna win, and then it will happen.
It's called manifesting.
I like that. All right. Well, we hope that you manifest a happy Halloween for today.
Thank you so much for waking up and joining us, everybody. See you tomorrow.